Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Our next conversation is about Firenation Fyzabad, who are heading to Grenada on a cultural youth exchange. Joining us in studio this morning is Veron Floyd, Artistic Director, and Ishmael Campbell, Team Captain. Good morning to both of you and welcome.
Good morning, Sue. Good morning, the Republic.
It's a pleasure to have you both of you with us on the show this morning. Veron, let's start with you. Can we get a little background into Firenation?
Yes, so Firenation is a youth group in Fyzabad that commenced during the COVID pandemic, 2020. We do dance, stilt walking and drums, engaging the youth in a public space free of, any ill vibration. Yeah.
Wow, incredible. And it's interesting you said this started in COVID-19.
Yeah, in the COVID.
And that was a time which was so challenging. So
yes,
a great way to start up. Ishmael, let's bring you into the conversation. Welcome again this morning. Did you join Firenation when it began in COVID as well?
No, I joined last year.
And what has your experience been like thus far?
Experience has been nothing like I ever seen before. For the year, I never thought I'd be going Grenada anytime soon. I didn't know what to expect, but it was a great experience.
It sounds like a great experience, and I'm sure Grenada is just the beginning of Firenation going throughout the world. Veron, how did it come about that Firenation is now going to Grenada?
It came about because of the guy who taught me drums. He in Grenada right now, and he doing culture across here right now, right? So it have a cultural exchange taking place, and he invited us come across the Grenada and be a part of this, because he's seen where the youths and them are going in a different direction. I know our youth group too, so he pulled across. Let me do this thing.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get it done.
Yeah, let me do this thing. So we say, all right, no problem, and we try to get it up. Yeah.
Well, it's good to see that this is something that's coming to fruition. Ishmael, what's going to be taking place in Grenada?
When we go to Grenada, we'll be carrying the drummers, stilt walkers, and we dancers. We're going to have a lot of events happening, like on the road, and we'll be having concerts, playing drums and stilt walkers. So it'll be a wonderful experience.
It will be a wonderful experience. And when is the group going across?
On the 10th of July.
And how long is it for?
So return for the 17th of July.
The 17th?
Yeah, so we'll be going for a week.
So back-to-back workshops and that sort of thing.
Back-to-back workshops, entertainment, concerts, yeah.
And how important is it with Firenation when it comes to the youth particularly? Because one of the things that you mentioned, even across borders going into Grenada, is that we see the youth going in a different direction. Was that one of the drives to start Firenation during COVID-19?
Definitely, it is one of the drives. It is the main drive, to have Firenation as a kind of pillar, so youth can come on board and, have a safe space to entertain themselves, to do workshops, be away from crime and all these different things. Yeah.
Ishmael, being involved in Firenation cultural performers, how do you see it impacting not just you, but the youth as well?
I see it as a great impact because it's taking us away from all the negative forces that going on, and it bringing us in a place where we can learn about ourselves and our culture and keep us positively engaged in something that we could carry on anywhere in our lives.
And that's great because, again, it's something that we do need, something that's critical to our nation right now. So with this cultural exchange that's going to be taking place, I know that you would have mentioned workshops, but are there going to be live performances as well? And where are the live performances going to be?
The live performances will be in St. George's, Trublo. Apart from there, we have in the stadium, Grenada Stadium, and probably by the ministry, hopefully, by the ministry in Grenada. Because we need the governments and them to be aware of these little initiatives that will be taking place with youths and be a more, proactive group,
And your group is a non-profit?
A non-profit, NGO.
Non-profit. Do you see the investment from corporate Trinidad and Tobago into this initiative?
Corporate Trinidad and Tobago could be more invested. They're not so forthcoming like that, but here and there, we just do our own fundraisers to get where we is.
Yeah.
We do little barbecues, little shows, little events. We do through to keep our foot up, nose above the water. But the corporate community is supposed to be a little more involved, because the crime thing is not about us, more or less. It's corporate will be complaining, more or less. It's all of us.
It's all of us.
So we need that foot coming in. We need that foot coming in.
We definitely do.
Yeah, they don't come like forthcoming, but you know.
Yeah, but in time it will come, and this is why you're here
This
this
is why
morning.
we
We're
do,
having the
yes.
conversation.
To expose this thing more or less.
Yeah, very, very important. When is your next? Do you have another fundraiser coming up that you can tell us about?
Yes, so we have our last fundraiser before the show is the 30th of June, which is our departure concert, taking place at Fyzabad Regional Complex. At a cost of $100 only, $100, right? We always raising funds because we always have necessity to deal with, right? In terms of costuming, casing for our sax, for our instruments, you know, a lot of things.
Yeah, definitely a lot of expenses that need to be
covered.
covered.
A lot of expenses. But going forward, we will be hoping to incorporate the corporate citizens on them. Let them be on board with this initiative because it is a crime prevention project. Eh?
Okay.
Most importantly, it is a crime prevention project. So we need the corporate people and them to get on board with this, with us.
Definitely, you do. Ishmael, you joined recently. You said that it's already affected your life positively. You're excited. Well, I hope you're excited to go to Grenada.
Excited.
You are excited. Great. What is one thing you are looking forward to more than anything else for your experience in Grenada?
One thing I'm looking forward to is just to go across there and to learn new things, to like see how the life is across there, to see what they do most likely, and to bring it back home to Trinidad.
Ah, there we go. Sharing again, that cross-cultural exchange. And Florence, what's one thing that you're looking forward to more than anything else?
Well, let's say Trinidad is Grenada too, you know. Yeah, so, you know, one people going to meet another people there. Bringing back that cultural vibration home here, taking what we have here across there, exchanging it, making it into one caralo as we call it here. Yeah, one pot. So that we know, well, you know, everybody is one. Everybody is one, the culture is one. And we trying to hold them, youth and them in a kind of manner where everybody has to know themselves and know there's one. So nobody disrespecting nobody, you know, that's kind of way. That respect is important.
It is
That
important.
respect is very important. So we look at the carry Trinidad and Tobago flag flying very high across there. And you know, it's not just about the negative part, it's about the positive that's taking place from Trinidad in another Caribbean island.
Definitely.
We're representing Fyzabad and Trinidad by extension.
Excellent. Representing Fyzo and Trinidad by extension. I absolutely love it. Well, please make sure that you send us some pictures.
You will.
Yeah,
you
some
will
little
get,
video
you will
clips
get
so we
pics.
can show it, of course,
You
to
will get
everybody who's
pics.
watching right now. And wishing you both all the best. Excited to see what's in the future for Fire Nation.
Thank you very
And what
much.
other fundraisers you have coming up too. Let's get involved.
Thank you very much.
It's our pleasure.
Will be.
Veron Floyd, Artistic Director, and Ishmael Campbell, Team Captain, is speaking about Fire Nation going all the way to Grenada and going to have a cross-cultural exchange that definitely is going to continue to keep our youth, you know, on your right track. Stay tuned. This is the Now Morning Show.